conditions. What was it like for you guys out there today?
I mean, it was cold, but for me, it's football, so we just got to adapt to the weather. We still got to come out here and do our job. So the weather, it wasn't a big factor to me today.
When you were first introduced here a few months ago in your press conference, you talked about wanting to be a leader.
Yeah.
Have you been able to do that so far at training camp? Even what's your role been out here?
Yeah, most definitely just me and Moncrief being the leaders of the unit and just being the voice. A lot of dudes coming to me asking me for advice and just being a helping hand, getting the guys together, going through walkthroughs, meetings, and all that type of stuff. So, yeah, just being a leader, being the face of the unit. That's what I'm trying to
What
be.
about this defense kind of lends to your skill set?
Yeah, because we playing like a multitude of things, so it gives me a chance to be all over the field, in the boundary, in the box, playing the best at the top of the route, playing in the post, so I'm all over.
Do you have personal connections with anybody in that secondary, being a first-year Stampeder?
Yeah, me and Moncrief, we played in Saskatchewan together.
Yep.
A couple other dudes, me and Marlo Franklin, we both from Detroit, so we're familiar with each other. I'm familiar with a couple guys.
How about Baron Miles, who is your DC in Ottawa, now coming here, being the DB coach? Does that help? Is that a different kind of relationship?
No, it definitely helps because I know what his standard is, and I know it, and he knows that I can relay that standard to the unit. So it's always good to just have Coach Miles there and have me be the face of the unit to get his message across.
You were an Eastern Division All-Star last year. Is that a pretty good representation of who you are as a player? Do you think you have more to give?
Yeah, more to give. Defensive Player of the Year, that's what I'm aiming for. Grey Cup, all that. Yeah.
You had kind of a strange question, but you had 2 pick sixes against Toronto, so in the same game.
Yeah.
What was that like? What do you remember from that game?
I don't know. I was just doing my job. So the first one they just tried to run the screen. Nobody blocking me on the screen, so I just blew it up and tipped the ball to myself. And the second one, it was just the ball was fumbling in there, but the receiver touched it, I touched it, and I just came up with it and then took it to the house.
Pretty memorable moment for you, though, must have been.
Yeah, for sure, because my mom was there. So I feel like every time my mom or my parents come to the game, I always have a big game. So yeah.